In this explosive episode, we are diving deep into the mind of Vitalik Buterin, the mastermind behind Ethereum.
And what was Bitcoin worth at the time?
Each Bitcoin was $0.8.
$0.8, so you're doing 5 per article, and now that would be $5,000 an article.
Right.
More or less.
And his plan to replace the full financial system, including all the banks the way we know them today.
Or I claim that I never sent you the money, then that's a transaction that I could, okay, we have a dispute and I could actually push it down onto the blockchain, and so we still have, a guarantee of security.
You won't believe what Vitalik has in store for the future of finance. Ethereum is not just about cryptocurrency. It's a full revolution for the entire financial system.
The Ethereum client, which we are calling the Ether browser, will include a built-in peer-to-peer network for sending messages, and a generalized blockchain with a built-in programming language.
And guess what? The plan will make banks completely obsolete in the next decade.
So decentralized autonomous organizations, this idea that you can have these kind of automatons that are written in code that's set on the blockchain and that are governed through, smart contracts. It could be like some voting mechanism. It could even be some kind of voting by prediction markets or, some other new thing.
In this video, you will learn how Ethereum is evolving in a completely full operating system that will replace the banks, credit card, financial institutions for a more transparent but also faster and cheaper financial system.
But on the other hand, if we continue working on usability, and if you continue working on the kind of quality and security of these technologies, then we get the benefit that the technologies become more ready and accessible for use by regular people for privacy and security applications.
Get ready for the ultimate banking apocalypse, and more importantly, how you can benefit from it. Vitalik Buterin just revealed Ethereum's secret master plan that will make every bank on Earth obsolete within 10 years. The 29-year-old genius who created the world's most powerful blockchain just confessed that Ethereum wasn't designed to compete with banks. It was designed to replace them entirely. But here's the insane part. Vitalik's plan isn't just about cryptocurrency. He's building a complete financial operating system that will make traditional banking look like using an abacus in the iPhone age. This is Vitalik Buterin, the prodigy who created Ethereum at age 19 and built it into a $200 billion ecosystem that processes more transactions than Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal combined. But what most people don't realize is that Vitalik has been secretly working on Ethereum 3.0, a complete redesign that will make current Ethereum look primitive and traditional banks look extinct. Vitalik said, Ethereum 1.0 was about smart contracts. Ethereum 2.0 was about scalability. Ethereum 3.0 is about replacing the entire global financial system with programmable money. In the next minutes, I'm going to expose Vitalik's complete banking replacement strategy, reveal the secret technologies he's developing, and show you exactly how Ethereum will become the operating system for all money on Earth. But I'm warning you, what Vitalik revealed about Ethereum's true purpose will either inspire you to join the financial revolution or terrify you about the death of traditional money. This isn't just technology. This is monetary evolution. If you want to understand how Ethereum will replace every bank, credit card, and financial institution on Earth, smash that like button and prepare for the most revolutionary financial revelation of your life. Here's the secret that Vitalik has been building toward for 10 years. Ethereum isn't just a blockchain. It's the foundation for a complete financial operating system that will replace every function of traditional banking. Vitalik's master plan. Replace bank accounts with smart contract wallets, replace loans with DeFi protocols, replace payments with programmable money, replace investments with automated strategies, replace insurance with decentralized pools. But here's the genius part. Vitalik isn't just replacing banks, he's making them impossible to compete with by creating financial services that are faster, cheaper, more transparent, and more accessible than anything traditional banks can offer. Vitalik's exact words, banks are middlemen that extract value without creating it. Ethereum eliminates middlemen and returns that value to users. It's not competition, it's evolution. Vitalik's most revolutionary concept is programmable money, currency that can automatically execute complex financial logic without human intervention or institutional oversight. Programmable money capabilities: automatic bill payments that adjust based on income, investment strategies that rebalance based on market conditions, loans that automatically adjust interest rates, insurance that pays claims instantly based on data. Vitalik's insight: traditional money is dumb, it just sits there. Programmable money is intelligent. It can make decisions, execute strategies, and optimize outcomes automatically. The revolution: when money becomes programmable, you don't need banks to manage it, brokers to invest it, or insurance companies to protect it. The money does everything itself. But Vitalik's most ambitious goal is creating the first truly global financial system that works the same way everywhere on Earth, eliminating borders, currencies, and national financial systems. Vitalik's global vision: one financial system for all humanity, one currency, ETH, for all transactions, one set of rules for all participants, one level of access for all people. Current problems Ethereum solves: currency exchange fees, international transfer delays, banking access restrictions, regulatory arbitrage, financial discrimination. Vitalik's prediction: within 10 years, asking someone to use traditional banking will be like asking them to send a fax. Ethereum will be the global financial standard. Now I'm going to reveal the secret technologies that Vitalik is developing for Ethereum 3.0 that will make it capable of replacing the entire global banking system. Vitalik's scaling breakthrough: sharding plus layer 2 plus zero knowledge proofs, starts 1 million transactions per second at 0.0 EOS or 1 per transaction. That's 1000x faster and 10,000x cheaper than current Ethereum. Performance comparison: Visa processes 65,000 TPS at 0.30 per transaction. Ethereum 3.0 will process 1,000,000 TPS at 0.001 per transaction. Banks can't compete with those economics. Vitalik's exact words: when Ethereum can process more transactions than all payment systems combined at 1% of the cost, traditional payment infrastructure becomes obsolete overnight. Vitalik's most clever innovation is solving the privacy versus compliance dilemma that has prevented crypto from replacing traditional banking. Vitalik's solution: zero-knowledge compliance. Transactions are completely private to users, but completely transparent to authorized regulators. You get privacy and compliance simultaneously. This breakthrough eliminates the main objection governments have to crypto adoption. Regulators get more transparency than traditional banking, while users get more privacy. Vitalik's prediction: when governments realize they get better oversight with Ethereum than with banks, they'll mandate Ethereum adoption for all financial institutions. But Vitalik's most futuristic plan involves integrating artificial intelligence directly into Ethereum to create the world's first intelligent financial system. AI Ethereum capabilities: predictive financial planning, automated risk management, intelligent fraud detection, personalized financial optimization, autonomous investment strategies. Vitalik's vision: Ethereum plus AI creates a financial system that's smarter than any human banker, faster than any computer system, and more reliable than any institution. The result: a financial system that anticipates your needs, optimizes your wealth automatically, and protects you from risks you didn't even know existed. So here is the banking industry destruction timeline. Phase 1, the DeFi takeover. Vitalik didn't just predict banking replacement, he gave me the exact timeline for how Ethereum will systematically destroy every segment of the traditional banking industry. Phase 1 from 2024 to 2026. DeFi dominance. Ethereum DeFi protocols capture 50% of lending, 70% of trading, and 80% of yield generation. Traditional banks lose their most profitable customers. DeFi advantages that banks can't match: 24/7 operation, global access, transparent pricing, instant settlement, programmable features, no human bias. Vitalik's prediction: by 2026, using a traditional bank for anything other than regulatory compliance will be like choosing a horse over a car. Phase 2, the infrastructure replacement from 2026 to 2028. This phase 2 is about infrastructure replacement. Ethereum becomes the backend for traditional financial institutions as they realize they can't compete with Ethereum's capabilities. Infrastructure replacement. Banks use Ethereum for settlement. Central banks issue CBDCs on Ethereum. Payment processors migrate to Ethereum rails. Stock exchanges adopt Ethereum trading. The irony: banks will be forced to use Ethereum infrastructure to remain competitive, making them dependent on the very system designed to replace them. Vitalik's insight: banks will become user interfaces for Ethereum rather than independent financial institutions. They'll be reduced to customer service for the Ethereum financial system. Phase 3, the complete replacement from 2028 to 2030. That Phase 3 from 2028 to 2030 is a complete replacement. Ethereum becomes the global financial operating system and traditional banks become obsolete relics of the past. Complete replacement indicators: 90% of global transactions on Ethereum, all major currencies issued as Ethereum tokens, smart contracts replace all financial contracts, AI manages most financial decisions. The new paradigm: individuals interact directly with global financial protocols without intermediaries. Banks become as obsolete as telephone operators. Vitalik's final prediction: by 2030, explaining traditional banking to young people will be like explaining why we used to need operators to connect phone calls. Nosemeds think about how to profit from the banking apocalypse and the Ethereum infrastructure investment. Based on Vitalik's timeline and strategy, here's exactly how to position yourself to profit from the greatest financial transformation in human history. Primary strategy: accumulate ETH as the base currency of the new financial system. As Ethereum replaces banking infrastructure, ETH becomes the reserve asset for all financial activity. Secondary strategy: invest in Ethereum infrastructure tokens, Layer 2 solutions, DeFi protocols, Ethereum validators, and development tools that power the new financial system. Vitalik's advice: don't just invest in Ethereum, become part of the infrastructure. Run validators, provide liquidity, build applications, participate in the system you're investing in. The DeFi protocol strategy: advanced strategy. Identify and invest in the DeFi protocols that will become the banks of the new financial system. Protocol categories: lending protocols, Aave, Compound, trading protocols, Uniswap Curve, yield protocols, Yearn, Convex, insurance protocols, Nexus Mutual, derivatives, DYDX, synthetics. Selection criteria: total value locked growth, user adoption rates, protocol revenue generation, governance token value accrual, network effects, strength. Vitalik's insight: the DeFi protocols with the strongest network effects and best user experience will become the dominant financial institutions of the future. Let's talk now about the traditional finance short strategy: how to profit from traditional banking decline. Contrarian strategy: short traditional banking stocks and financial institutions that will be destroyed by Ethereum's rise. Short targets: regional banks, first to die; payment processors, easily replaced; traditional exchanges, obsolete technology; insurance companies, smart contracts replace them. Timing strategy: short during Phase 1 from 2024 to 2026 when DeFi adoption accelerates. Cover shorts during Phase 2 from 2026 to 2028 when banks attempt infrastructure migration. Vitalik's warning: don't short too early or hold too long. The transition will be faster than most people expect, but slower than crypto enthusiasts hope. Let me make this crystal clear. Vitalik Buterin isn't just building better blockchain technology, he's orchestrating the complete replacement of the global banking system with programmable money and intelligent financial protocols. Ethereum 3.0 will process 1 million transactions per second at $0.01 each, integrate AI for intelligent financial services, and provide privacy-preserving compliance that governments will mandate. By 2030, traditional banks will be as obsolete as telephone operators, and Ethereum will be the financial operating system for all humanity. The revolution isn't coming, it's here. The viral revolution challenge? So here's what you need to do right now. If Vitalik's banking replacement plan has opened your eyes to the financial revolution, you need to share this vision with everyone who's ready to join the future. Smash that like button, destroy that subscribe button, and share this everywhere. Because Vitalik's plan to replace all banks with Ethereum could liberate humanity from financial oppression. And tell me in the comments, are you ready to join Ethereum's financial revolution, or or are you going to cling to the dying banking system? The future is programmable, and it's powered by Ethereum. Thanks for watching, and remember, as Vitalik says, the goal isn't to build better banks, it's to make banks unnecessary. The revolution starts now. Stay with us at Be Rich Formulas. Subscribe and comment. That was the Wealth Profits episode number 6. Get ready for the next one.
Heard about Bitcoin for the first time in maybe February 2011. Eventually, I found a guy who was willing to pay me 5 Bitcoins per article.
Ethereum is a platform that is specifically designed for people to build these kinds of decentralized applications, or dApps for short. And there are already projects that are starting to use them to build various kinds of privacy-preserving applications, right? Like, I did a lot of Bitcoin-related things for about 2 years, eventually dropped out of university to join the space full-time.